Hello and welcome to How to Helen, where you learn something different every day. In this episode, we'll just be finishing up on the rear bumper that was fabricated for us by our muffler man, Sergio. So Sergio, thank you again for doing this. So we bought some roll bar paint to prevent it from rusting and some end caps from Amazon. So the ends would be covered and water and animals won't go in. But first we have to take it off so we can paint it properly. So let's take it off right now. The rear bumper is installed here on the rear bracket, which is held up by a 19mm nut and bolt. So use a 19mm socket wrench. And of course, you have to do it on the other side as well. It's actually two nuts. If you're by yourself, because Helen is busy, use a jack stand to hold on to one side while you're removing the other side. That way it doesn't fall off and be in an awkward position. So, taking this off. Oh my god, it's heavy. There, as you can see, the jack stand's holding on to that side. Then I can take off this side. All right, now we can bring this in and start painting and finishing it up.
12 seconds later.
With some paper towel, wipe everything down with denatured alcohol. So just put some on the paper towel, then wipe everything down. So we can get rid of the contaminants on the bumper. With all that preparation, we're finally ready to paint. Now start shaking the bottle until the metal ball inside starts to shake fluidly. And now we're going to start painting with even strokes. Now let it dry for a few minutes, then we're gonna turn it over and do the other side.
2 weeks later.
I just remembered I have this rubber support for jack stands that I can put in the bottom of the rear bumper so I can move it a little better. So I just put that in. And now we're gonna continue painting the bumper. Now we'll give it a few minutes again, then respray it.
2 hours later.
All right, one more coat of paint. It's been a few days since we painted the bumper, so now it's completely dry. So the next step is to put the end caps. Now before we put the end caps in, we're gonna put some silicone adhesive so that we can seal the inside of the bumper completely so no water or dirt will get in the bumper. I'm just gonna go around and put some silicone in. Spread the silicone around. Now with a hammer, slightly tap it in. Then wipe off the excess silicone. If there are some gaps on the bumper and the end caps, you can add some silicone on it to seal the gaps. Then just wipe off the excess silicone again. Now turn the bumper over and do the same thing on the other side. Put silicone on the areas where the bumper will contact the end caps. That way, the silicone can seal any gaps between the bumper and the end caps. This will prevent any water or dirt to go in. With the end caps on, we will let the silicone dry for a day or two before we install the whole bumper back to the Hummer.
6 months later.
So we had a storm the past few days, so we weren't able to record. Now that the storm's gone, we can go back to our regular programming. Here is the finished product. It's not that bad. It's not terrible, but it's not bad. Let me flip it over. And the end caps from Amazon seems to have fit well. Alright, so now it's time to install it on the Hummer. Okay, now we can put the rear bumper guard back in place. And I'm going to use the jack stand to level the bar so it doesn't feel awkward when I put the bolts back, so that we can put the brackets together. The nut and bolt are both 19 millimeters in size, so you're going to need one socket to hold on to the nut while the other socket is turning the bolt in to tighten it. So I'm going to hold the nut with a 19 millimeter while I use a socket wrench to turn the bolt to tighten it up. Oh, and the nut has vinyl insert. That means it's a locking nut, so you don't really need to use a Loctite to put on the nut and bolt. They should lock itself in. Before you completely tighten this up, make sure you check the angle and the alignment on the other side so it doesn't look crooked. Double check your work, make sure that it's aligned on both sides, both vertically and horizontally. When you're satisfied with your alignment, then you can tighten up the bolts and nuts. So that's the finishing touches on this rear bumper guard on this 2006 Hummer H3. So if you want one fabricated for you also, try visiting your muffler guy. Maybe he can make one for you. So this has been another episode of How to Helen. My name's Arjef, and thank you for watching.